My favorite toys as a kid varied and it changed all the time. Like I had a lot of action figures, like G.I. Joes, Transformers, GoBots, all that shit. I would spend hours playing with them and like coming up with like epic fucking stories and shit. I had these little mask characters, like the Mask Crusader, we're working overtime. Just look it up on YouTube. They were some of my favorite toys. I loved Legos. I loved building shit. I absolutely loved Transformers, but the problem was the Transformers were expensive as shit, so I didn't have a lot. I had some, but I stole them or traded them. Kids would trade toys, you know what I mean? Also, they were like solid metal, so you could bust a motherfucker head up. You don't do that though. Remember this one time, the boy was talking shit. And then of course, my Nintendo. But I didn't get the Nintendo when everybody else got it, because, you know, we had no money like that. But when I got it, that was my shit. But I was also a very outside kid. And outside, my favorite things were obviously my bike. I loved to ride my bike because I didn't get my own bike till I was like 11 or something. It was so dope. I mean, it was just like one of them $50 Huffies from Toys R Us that be hanging from the racks and shit, but still, it was mine. It didn't have a banana seat. My nuts was cool. So I love my bike, you know what I mean? Like I dress it up and put the things in it to make it look like one of them BMX bikes, because that's when the movie Rad was all out and the dude did a backflip and it was cool as shit. So everybody wanted their bikes to be like that, and I did too, but my bike couldn't do them things though. I broke it. But I do remember being a kid and I used to love my big wheel because I got these powerful legs and I can get them bitches to spinning. And since there's no tread on the damn tires, you spinning, you burning out on a big wheel. Do you understand what it feels like to burn out on a big wheel? I once power slided 13 blocks on a big wheel. That's okay. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but still, maybe it was 12. You remember that part in Fast and the Furious 2? When Brian skirted up all smooth in the skyline? Guaranteed somebody did that on a big wheel, and that's how they got that shot. They was like, oh man, I remember this one time I did that shit on a big wheel. I bet I could do that in a car. Big wheels were the first drifters. That was probably one of my favorite outside toys.